Rogers TV.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Attack Wrap here on Rogers TV. I'm your host, Nick Kennedy. And before we jump into our interview today, I want to take a quick look at the OHL Players of the Week. So congratulations to OHL Player of the Week, number 14, Joey Willis out of Saginaw. A big weekend for him with 9 goals in 3 games played, 11 total points on the weekend. Your OHL Goaltender of the Week coming out of Owen Sound, number 32, Carter George, with a win on the weekend, a great save percentage there at .931, but most importantly, a big empty netter goal on Thursday last week. So congratulations to Carter. And your OHL Rookie of the Week, I believe this is back-to-back here, number 81, Beckham Edwards out of Sarnia there. So congratulations to Beckham. And your Owen Sound Attack Player of the Week, of course, number 32, Carter George, with a big goal there on last week's road trip. Your upcoming games, we're down in London on Friday, and then a bit of a homecoming there for the former captain Colby Barlow against Oshawa on Saturday. I'm sure a bunch of you are looking forward to that. Make sure you get your tickets and stay tuned here, because we will have a trivia question later on in the show for your chance to win a pair of tickets to this Saturday's game at the Bayshore against the Oshawa Generals. Well, we'll come back into the studio here and welcome number 28, James Petrovski, and number 37, Antonio Tersigni. Thank you guys so much for joining us here on the show.
Thank you.
Awesome. Well, we'll get into a couple of questions. We've got some fun stuff as well, but I want to hear from you guys. James, obviously wearing an A this year on the jersey. It's got to be a big honor for you to kind of receive that amount of trust and belief in your game by the leadership of this team.
Yeah, it's a big honor for sure, but everyone in the dressing room is a leader, and we all have say. So, yeah. Awesome. Do you feel like now that you have that letter on your chest, does it, everybody's a leader, but do you now play a little bit differently or practice a little bit harder now that you're kind of repping that letter game in and game out? Yeah, obviously just practicing harder, and I've been through so much in this league, just being in Flynn, getting traded and whatnot. So I like telling the younger guys what's good to do and what's bad, and just teaching them the right way.
Awesome. Antonio, you've been killing it so far this season. You got, I think, 19 games played, 10 points already, a career high already, and just most of the season left to go, which is fantastic. So what is it about this new system, new style of play that just seems to be working for your game?
I'm not too sure, honestly. I feel like I'm kind of the same person I was, or same player I was my 16-year-old year. Obviously, I've learned a lot more from past teams and past players. But I think it's just clicking right now. Everything's kind of clicking. I'm playing with the right players, and there's a lot more opportunity this year, so I'm just trying to make the most out of it, and just try to roll with it right now.
The thing I noticed about your hat trick, and I don't want to spoil what team it was, because I think that's the trivia question today.
Okay.
But the thing I was noticing is, especially on goal 1 and 2, you usually talk about this with a goalie, but your positioning was just very strong. You were exactly where you had to be. I think even just standing there and the puck just comes right to you. And obviously you're able to put that one in. I think goal number 3 is just I don't know how you read that one.
Hockey gods.
Yeah,
Hockey gods. It was about time. But no, it just bounced off the stanchion, just right there, right time. It was, like you said, just pretty good positioning on the first 2, and then the third one, just hockey gods just kind of rewarded me, I guess. So, it was awesome.
Well, especially there on the second goal, it seems like speed is one of your strengths of your game, and really able to utilize that. I don't know how Harry made that pass across the crease to you, but it seemed like your speed is able to kind of get you into those positions that you need to be able to capitalize on these opportunities.
Yeah, I try to use my speed. I think it's one of the best parts of my game, so just trying to use it as much as I can and beat guys up the ice, and that's what I kind of did there, and I was able to tap that one in, so it was awesome. Yeah, it was great.
Awesome. Speaking of highlights, James, I was at a game, I think it was the first home game of the year against Guelph there, and I'm sure you know where this is going as well already, but I brought a friend with us. My wife and I were there, and we brought a friend who had never been to a hockey game before from South America, and he was enjoying himself. And then all of a sudden, the third period came around, and and you decided to welcome a player to the OHL for his second game ever. And that was, I know, like, you know, you're not a big fighter, like, but when you have to, you drop the gloves. I'm wondering, like, as a veteran OHLer now, how do fights kind of help your team? I know you've seen like Stewie fight a lot in the past for the Attack. What does a fight do to the energy of a team, especially in that situation where you guys are battling for that next goal?
I think it helps a lot, especially when we're down and everyone's kind of just real quiet on the bench, and all of a sudden there's a fight going on, and then everyone just stands up, tapping the boards. Everyone's pretty much just trying to get them going. So, yeah.
I'm not sure I've seen that much like swag out of you before. Just like going off the ice, like cheering on the crowd and stuff. Like that was fun. I enjoyed that. I'm sure.
Oh, I loved it. I loved it. I love to see that from him. Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I wanted to just kind of, for fun here, you know, we got a speedster on the front end and obviously a big body defenseman here on the back end. What, who do you think would benefit more if you guys were to just swap roles?
Benefit more? Like in position?
Who would kind of like slide into that role? Like, do you think you'd be able to just kind of like slide into the forward role better than Antonio could slide into?
I think James would.
I don't know. I used to play forward when I was little, like in minor hockey.
Okay.
I don't know. I can't really skate backwards.
Yeah, backwards skating.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it's not that good. Yeah.
Yeah,
definitely, I think James.
Okay.
Get a nice little power forward role, maybe.
Yeah. I mean, you were quarterbacking the power play there for a while last year when Sam was injured, I think.
Yeah.
Too, so.
Yeah.
Okay, you got that a bit of that offensive side to you.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. Well, why don't we jump into some fun stuff here? We got our brand new blind ranking board. We broke this out last week with Jake and Carter. We'll give this one a go one more time. This is the Owen Sound Attack top 5 board. So we'll lift that up here for this nice camera over here, and you guys can see right there. Okay, there's that one instead. There we go. So what we'll do for this, maybe I'll hold this just like that, and I'll let you write on it. And I'm going to give you guys a couple of goal celebrations. Now, I don't want to like foreshadow anything here, but we were talking about goal celebrations a few weeks ago with Landon and Sam, and Sam goes ahead and puts heartbreaker number 1, says he's going to do it on an OT winner, gets the OT winner. Last week we're talking to Jake and Carter about goal celebrations, and all of a sudden Carter goes ahead and scores. So I don't know if you've got a hat trick in you. Antonio's already used that card for the year, so we'll see what happens. But anyways, we'll start with goal celebrations. We'll go in reverse order this week, but I will tell you the celebration. You put it blindly. You don't know where. Which one's coming next? Okay. So just put it where you got to put it.
How many is there? 5?
There's 5. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. As the board will
5,
suggest. Right? So here, I'm going to turn this just so that it's nice and fair, and you don't know what one's coming next. We're going to go Superman on the ice.
I don't know if I like that one.
Score a big goal.
Game winner.
Sure. Let's say every single one of these is a game winner.
That changes.
Every one's a game winner.
It does.
Maybe I'll
change.
put that at 3.
I was gonna say 3 or 4. I'd like 3.
3's safe. Yeah. Go ahead. No. Go for it.
Yeah.
We'll do a real classic one here, which is dropping to one knee and pumping the fist either up or down, or however you want to do that one.
I feel like there's better.
I
put that
I think you pulled that one off twice in the hat trick too.
Yeah,
so
I know.
Yeah.
I like that one.
It is a classic.
It's a classic.
Right?
It's a classic. 4 or 5?
Maybe 4.
Okay, I like 4.
Okay.
All right.
I don't know. I feel like you can like it. I don't know.
It's all good. Perfect.
Yeah, I love the 1 knee.
That's good. That's a good way to put it. All right. We got one more classic here, which is the skate backwards, jump into the boards, embrace the team, kind of jumping into the glass.
Okay. Think there's better than that? Don't put that at 5?
Maybe, yeah.
Let's put it at 5. Let's hope there's 2 that are better.
All right.
That is a good one, though.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
It's nice. It gets the fans going.
Yeah. Now, we have used Heartbreaker for a couple of weeks, and so because of that, we're going to actually skip over it for this one. So we're going to go with a real classic goal celebration here, which is the duck hunt is what it's called. So you
Like
throw
to shoot?
the mitt
I
up
like
in the
that.
air, and you shoot it with the stick.
Do you think it's a better one, Jip?
I don't know, 1 or 2 here.
I kind of want to see.
I want to see what the last one is.
do
Maybe
one-
2?
Yeah, let's do 2.
Okay.
Okay, all right.
Let's hope this last one's good. That is a classic.
Yeah.
Who was it? Team Slani who did it?
This is this last one here. I mean, you are stuck putting it number 1. It's probably the most recognizable and yet the least done ever, which is the Ovechkin stick revival.
I don't mind that. I don't mind that. I
kinda
like that. I like that one.
The
I've only
Ovechkin
seen that
CPR.
once.
Yeah. Just do Ovi.
Yeah, that works. Ovi, like it.
Maybe mixing an eye.
Yeah, toss an eye in there too. Why not? There you go. All right, there's
I don't mind
our there's the list here of top 5 goal celebrations. So we might readdress this later on in the episode. We got maybe some hockey style questions that we can do later on. But I'll let you put that behind you. Great work. And just to your left there's a couple of whiteboards if you want to grab those. Don't worry about the bubble wrap. Perfect. And
Grab that marker.
I got markers for you
I
too.
think there's one there. Is there?
Yeah, there's one here.
Here, I got one here.
Perfect.
I'll use the one.
All right.
there's one
I
right
should have been a little
on
bit
this
more
side.
prepared than that. But that's all right.
Oh, yeah.
We'll do. Got a couple of fun little questions here for you. We're gonna see how well you guys know each other. I mean, you've been playing together for a little while here, so
Yeah.
Well,
Three, 2 years? 2 years? 3?
yeah, two and a bit, right?
Yeah.
Came from Flint.
Yeah.
All right, we'll start with the way this game will work is I'll ask one of you the question, and you're going to write down your answer. The other person is going to try to guess what it is that you wrote down.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll go with start with an easy one off the top here. Antonio, what AAA team did you play for?
Did I play for?
Yeah. So you can go ahead and write that down, and we'll see if JP can guess it.
Yeah, you should know this.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and reveal.
JRC, Toronto
Yep.
Junior Canadiens.
GRC.
Tersigni.
All right. We got it. Nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, we'll send this one to you, James. What is your number 1 absolute must-have road trip item?
Oh, this is.
There's a lot of good ones.
Yeah. James.
Go with the classic.
Yeah,
Classic?
that's a must-have. All right, you can go ahead and reveal your answer. We'll see if you got it right.
I
Yes.
did a pillow.
Hello.
Yeah.
All right, that's 1 point each. You guys are off to a good start here.
Okay. I feel like I don't really see with a pillow, but then again, I kind of remember. I don't know.
All right, Antonio, this one's for you. Who was your favorite NHL player when you were younger?
You're not getting this. You're not getting this.
Oh, yeah.
No. If you get this, Chip, I'd be very surprised. I don't think you're getting this.
That seems almost too obvious.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I think it's, yeah.
All right, go
Ryan
ahead.
Kessler.
Ryan
I did Crosby.
Kessler. Okay.
Is it Kessler or no, it's Kessler,
Yeah,
no?
Kessler.
It is Kessler,
There-
yeah.
I think there is a Kressler, but he's a WHL player or something like that.
Yeah, Ryan Kessler. He played on Vancouver.
Yeah.
And did he play on Anaheim? I don't
Yeah,
know.
I think he jumped between Anaheim
Yeah.
and Vancouver
Favorite
twice.
player growing up. I don't know why, but yeah.
Okay.
Weird
all
one.
right. I think I remember hearing that he was like a prolific chirper or something.
Yeah,
Like that, so
I don't know. I just love watching him.
That's fair. All right, James, what NHL team did you grow up cheering for? All right, you can go ahead and reveal your ansers.
No
Pittsburgh
way.
Penguins.
There's no
Pittsburgh
way.
Penguins. Wow. Was it just the Crosby hype, or
Yeah, I think so.
yeah? Fair
It's on
enough.
the bandwagon.
Yeah, that's fair.
They were a great team. All right, we'll go with this one. Antonio, what is your go-to pregame meal? Seems like there's some fairly consistent answers to this one, but a couple of variables, I suppose. All right, go ahead and reveal.
Pasta chicken? Yeah.
There you go. All right, another point there.
Yeah.
We'll send this one to James. What is your guilty pleasure food? Something you're kind of hoping Plates doesn't find out about.
I think if I get this, really think.
Like, how specific do you want him to get?
I'm being specific here.
Okay, he's getting specific.
Okay, you're imps. Okay.
Okay. Wow, you got like the whole thing going. All right, go ahead. and
Blueberry
reveal.
waffle from Euro.
No, I did McDonald's Big Mac. I did think about that though.
Oh, come on, come
It was
on.
in there.
Okay.
Is that what it is? Blueberry waffle? Or
no,
is it-
it's Nutella.
Oh, okay.
Nutella, okay.
Still close.
Yeah.
Big Egg Benedict.
I like egg
That's the
Benedict.
go-to.
Yeah,
good
that is
too.
good.
Oh yeah. All right, we'll go to Antonio. What is your go-to pump-up song, either before a game or driving to a game or something like that?
Why am I forgetting it?
Song.
If you got artist too, you can go with artist.
Okay.
Oh my god. Artist, I know what you're gonna put. It's not that joke.
Okay. He did put down an artist. That was like you could read his mind there.
Yeah.
What could it be?
I'm forgetting the song. Like I play this all the time, but it's gonna come to me.
We'll see if JP can jog your memory here.
I put 2 down, but the
Okay.
first one doesn't count.
No.
All right, go ahead and reveal.
Black Eyed Peas.
Black Eyed
That is
Peas.
Central
What's
C.
the song though?
Who's that by? Or
The
that's an
song?
artist?
Yeah, isn't that? It's like the group, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Black Eyed Peas.
Yeah, like with Fergie and Will.i.am.
Yeah. But I'm forgetting the song. What's like their most known song?
Let's get it started in here.
No.
I don't know. Maybe it'll be a trivia question. On the
Okay. we'll have to figure that one out. We'll find out at the break.
We'll see. Yeah, I'll get back to it.
Yeah, okay. Sounds good. All right, James, if you had to play a different...
I remembered it.
You remember?
Just can't get enough.
Just can't get enough.
Yes.
Okay, very classic.
Yeah.
Very classic. James, if you had to play a different sport, couldn't be hockey, what would it be? Okay. All right, let's see. Golf. Got it.
Got that right.
Did you get any good rounds in this summer?
Yeah.
Nice.
Cobble
you have a-
Beach.
Cobble Beach.
Yeah.
All right.
Nice. Oh boy.
All right, we'll go last one here to Antonio. If you had to pick a career that wasn't an athlete, what would it be? Doesn't mean it can't be in sports, just can't be playing the sport professionally.
Yeah.
Got some good thought into this.
Yeah.
one here. All right, go ahead.
Like a sports trainer, like a sports.
I did real
sports
estate.
trainer.
No, like
Okay.
like sports medicine,
Yeah.
like that type of
I can
stuff.
see
Okay.
that.
You think?
Yeah.
Like I like to stay in the sport if I could.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, have to get Brownie helping you out.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay. Good to know.
Real estate, eh?
Yeah, I was thinking.
You know what? You could sell houses. Yeah. You got the hair
Not-
for it.
not a
Every
bad
real estate
idea.
agent needs to have good hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Appreciate
You can
that.
pull that off.
I appreciate that.
All right, we'll play one more game here, and then we got a couple more things for you guys. So for this one, you can just write down each other's names on the board here. We're going to do who's more likely to. So yeah, if you want to
So
do it
like
that way.
mine and his. Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So your answer for this game will be
Erase
each
it.
other's names.
Like he's gonna give us a question. We gotta write
yeah.
either Tony or James.
There you go. Okay. All right.
Actually,
Well,
Jim.
We'll sounds good. We'll go with this one. Who's more likely to have an interview go viral? Of course, we always mention we hope it's not this one, because generally they're not great reasons.
Jim.
Oh, okay.
No.
Each other. Why would he go viral? What would is it just like something like is he accident prone or just a bad answer or what?
I think Jim's.
Maybe.
I think he's
Maybe it's
accident
bad.
prone.
Okay.
I think it just something would happen. I don't know.
Like just skate blade breaks off middle interview or something like that.
Could happen.
It could.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Who is more likely to have practiced their interview questions in the mirror before coming? Or their answers, rather. All right, you can go ahead and reveal. Okay. All right, fair enough.
I didn't, but
Right,
I'd be more
right.
likely to.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's not an admission of guilt, it's just likelihood. Who is more likely to drop a championship trophy while celebrating?
I don't know.
All right, go ahead and reveal.
Oh, Tony again.
Each
with
other.
this
I'm
one.
not dropping it.
He's hot right now.
I don't think I'm dropping it. I don't know.
Yeah, the hot
I'd
hands
make
are just
sure.
gonna
I
burn
think
right
so.
through the trophy.
I'd make sure.
All right, who is most likely to get their own segment during the first intermission of Hockey Night in Canada? Kind of a behind the mask or coach's corner type deal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right, go ahead and reveal. All right. Well, what would you call it if you had to have your own segment? Do you have like a name picked out for it?
I don't know. What do you think?
I don't know.
Tony's. I don't know. I have no idea.
tough
That's a
one.
good.
Yeah,
I gotta
yeah.
think about something.
all right.
But that's a good question.
Yeah. All right. Well, why don't you We'll just ask. Go ahead. Ask the next question. Give this a try.
The what?
Just make up a question. Go for it.
Between us two?
Yeah. Go for it.
Like who's more likely?
Yeah. Sure.
Who's more likely to? I don't know. Break a stick during power skating.
Okay. During power skating. All right.
So very hard to do.
Yeah. All right. Go ahead and reveal. Okay.
Yeah, it's happened.
Really? How'd you do it?
Everyone was just messing around and somebody decided to slash my stick. And
Yeah,
broke,
yeah.
So
All right. Well, good to know. Who would be, of the two of you guys, the best Cubby mascot replacement on short notice? All right.
No.
Each other?
No,
Wow,
I'm not
okay.
tall enough for that. I don't think.
Yeah.
But I feel like you got the jam.
You think?
Yeah.
You think?
Got to be able to dance. And,
Yeah.
I'm not a big dancer. I could.
Maybe
do
like
both
some
circles.
backflips.
Oh yeah. No, I'm still trying to figure out
Some
who's in there. They're a talented,
Very
talented mascot.
Very, very talented.
Yeah. They can. They get people going.
Oh yeah.
Who's most likely to instigate a line brawl? All right, go ahead and reveal.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Got the. Just got it, just in case. You know.
Yeah.
He's a fighter now.
Just sitting there. No, it's good. I mean, you know what?
Love it.
Yeah, people got to know. They got to know that that's a real possibility.
Oh yeah.
Who is most likely to forget something at home on a road trip?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. Now, I think we all know the answer to this next one already, but I'll ask it anyways. Who is most likely to win a game of sewer ball?
I just know what he put down.
Yeah.
Not true.
Yeah.
It's not
think so.
true. No.
Okay. Okay.
How many wins do you have this
We are
year?
teammates during
Yeah, we are. We do
so-
stand that's like
Okay.
close to each other. So
Do
we're
you feel like you're?
We work together.
I know last
Yeah.
year it was a bit of a struggle. That sewer
no
ball
big
game.
improvement.
I don't know.
Big
Big
improvement
improvement.
this
I think for both
We're
of
real
us.
good now, so
Yeah.
yeah.
They always make you like top 5, top 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
If one of us wins, we both win. So
Yeah.
that's how-
Oh,
You know
perfect.
what? Yeah,
There you
it's
go.
one of
Okay.
those.
So you can just carry each other.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. Who is more likely, especially at this time of the year, to get those Christmas tunes bumping in the locker room or in the car or whatever?
Christmas tunes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I like Christmas.
Yeah.
I don't just like. I think as soon as like
Good time of the year.
I wouldn't say like as soon as Halloween's over, you
Right.
go right to it. But like I think like right now is a good time. You can
Yeah,
start watching
Yeah.
movies. Like I think I might watch a Christmas movie tonight.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, might
Partway
as
through.
well. Yeah.
Are there any good like hockey specific Christmas movies? Like some Christmas movies have hockey in them, but I can't think of any good hockey Christmas movies.
No,
I don't think there is.
No.
Okay. That'll be. We'll have to make that a trivia question next week because I want to find some out. Who is most likely to kind of flex the stick, look at the blade on a puck gone wide? It's a bit of a like self call out on that one, but
I'd say both, but
Yeah, I'd say both.
okay.
yeah, as he puts mine down.
I've seen him do it before.
I have done it before. I don't do it often. Like there's some guys on the team that do it a lot.
Gotcha.
Like
Yeah. All right. We'll actually. You know what we'll do? I've got two more for you. Before we do that, let's go ahead and throw up our trivia question for today. And I believe the prize is going to be 2 tickets to November 30th game. So that will be against the Windsor Spitfires. And your question is: Antonio Tersigni recorded his first career OHL hat trick this season against what team and what date? And I'm just going to go ahead and throw what city in there. Make sure you answer those, and you can text your answers into the number that'll be on the bottom of the screen, and producer Mark will send those answers to us, and the first one to get that all correct will win themselves a pair of tickets to November 30th game against the Windsor Spitfires. All right, we got 2 minutes till break here, so we'll get our last couple in here. Who is more likely to ask Stumps for a new set of blades during practice? All right, go ahead and reveal.
you think?
Okay.
I've done it a couple times.
I have. I think I did it yesterday, or not yesterday. Last practice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just working the edges.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
Who is most likely to get that extra cheat meal in? Whether it's a McDonald's Big Mac or a blueberry waffle. Rethinking the answer there?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and reveal.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Yeah. Hey, fair enough.
Yeah.
I feel like, on defense, you can kind of,
I don't blame him.
you can work another one in there,
I
right?
don't blame him.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. Who is more likely to be the last one to leave the Bayshore after a game?
There goes another
All
car.
right, go ahead and reveal. All right. Just a bit of a social guy, and
Yeah. Stretch. Like just take care of the body, I guess.
fair enough. Fair enough. All right, real quick one here. Who is most likely to be first to the rink? Go ahead. Okay. All right. Each other.
Honestly, we kind of show up at the same time.
Time. Fair enough.
We do a lot.
All right. Well, all of the folks watching at home are going to show up at the same time right after this commercial break. Please stay tuned here on Rogers TV for more Attack Wrap action.
You're watching an interesting local show on Rogers TV and you want to know more. That's when you head to rogerstv.com. Our website provides more information about our programs, our hosts, our schedule, and about how you too can get involved with Rogers TV. Visit us online at rogerstv.com.
All crew.
This is my favorite part.
You see that jagged rock? They say it's haunted by mermaids.
To be a yachty, you need to have thick skin. I thought I was doing the right thing.
It's a bit harsh.
You need to stop.
Does anyone know where Steph is? Get him back here, now!
Gary seems to be giving me the attention that I need.
Oh, here we go. The only person who should be crying on this boat is me.
Below Deck Sailing Yacht. All new Mondays at 9 on Bravo or streaming on City TV Plus.
It's closing time, and you stayed out longer than you planned. So now you can't drive, and the buses have stopped running. You could always call your girlfriend. Or maybe your roommate? What about your best friend? You could just dial 1-888-TAXI-GUY or use the Taxi Guy app. The call and the app are free, and they both connect you to a local cab company to bring you home safely. Visit arrivealive.org to find out more. Arrive Alive, drive sober.
RTV Sports Wrap every Wednesday as myself, Spencer Byers, and our esteemed panel talk about everything you need to know going on in football, basketball, baseball, hockey, and soccer as we joust about what's going on in sports, keeping you up to date on Rogers TV.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Attack Wrap here on Rogers TV. I'm Nick Kennedy, joined here by Antonio Tersigni and James Petrovski. We've got a classic bit now. We're going to do some stick taping, talk through a little bit, your process, why you do what you do, what started it, why do you keep doing it that way, and we'll get a good chat in about that. So we got some white tape, black tape, obviously the infamous flame tape there. A little bit of grip tape as well. Have you guys ever rocked flame tape during a game, by the way? Even during like tykes or something like that?
Yeah, I have.
Oh yeah, when I was like in like house league maybe.
Yeah, sure. Fair enough.
What are you going with, Jim?
Oh. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm sorry, no, this is what I do.
Grab what you need.
I'm gonna use that after you.
Okay, sounds good. Are you a grip or blade starter?
I think I'm more of a grip starter.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I don't like messing up my tape job after it's finished, so
okay.
I kind of like to get it.
Yeah.
Just nice and clean.
Yeah.
Do you do it before every game, or do you try to keep a few that are just ready to go?
Yeah, I do it before every game.
Okay.
Pretty much right before we get on the ice, and then after on ice warm-ups, I'll retape it.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Just a fresh. Do you do it in between periods, or once you're locked in for the game, it's locked in?
If it does get bad, like if somebody steps on it, then it's totally ruined, then I'll redo it, but other than that, I'll keep it.
Gotcha. So. And both of you guys pretty similarly a thin little strip at the top?
Yeah. Always done it. I don't know why.
You go like a pretty thin strip too, eh? Like quite a bit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's, I don't know, it just feels nice. Just, I kind of have my hand like right in my pocket.
Yeah.
In my hand, so it just sits nice there. I go like this.
And we will we'll also, while these guys are getting these sticks all taped up, we'll congratulate Trent Baker on his trivia answer winning. He sent in the correct answer here. Of course, the hat-trick was scored against the Saginaw Spirit Sunday, October 27th. So congratulations to Trent Baker. You have won yourself a pair of tickets to November 30th's game against the Windsor Spitfires. You can pick those up at the box office and enjoy yourself at that game.
Yep.
So I see there you do kind of like
went all out.
An open grip there, eh? Like you use some stick exposed.
I used to do, what's it called, with grip tape.
Yeah.
Man, I think it was last year. I don't know. I think I just saw a video of someone without it, so I just tried it. Like I'm really open to like new ideas.
Sure. I
liked it.
Yeah.
I rolled with it, and now I'm just not changing.
Just
that's what it is.
Okay.
I'm using the marker too. I'm going exactly.
You like a big old grip tape grip there, eh?
Yeah. Oh, I've seen him do some crazy knobs. Yeah. Like even. Oh yeah.
How far down, like a normal stick, would you be going? Like a foot?
Maybe about like 2 hand lengths, maybe.
2 hands? Okay.
So if I'm holding it, then I'll do one more.
Yeah.
But
do you find that helpful just on defense? Like obviously you'd have a longer stick and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just in case you lose grip and then maybe your hand slides down and you're still on it. So.
Oh, this is exactly what I do. I'm writing everything down.
Do a little bit of art there on the stick too,
Yeah,
right?
I got a cross at the top.
Okay.
I've always done it.
Yeah.
Then I got a smiley face.
Nice.
And then I have like this little dot, so it's like my first stick.
Okay.
Out of the 3.
Yeah.
And then I have on the back I write process.
Nice.
Before, like, it's kind of like my thing where like process before results.
Okay.
Type of thing. So yeah, that's what I do.
Very cool. Very cool. Just a little reminder to yourself.
Yeah, when I'm on the bench and stuff, and I kind of get heated after like maybe like I missed a net or I don't know. Like I'm worried about results when process comes first, and then the results will follow. So,
gotcha.
But yeah, works for me.
It's been working for you this year, right?
Yeah.
Couple of years of process there, and you're just
a couple.
It.
Just a couple.
Yeah.
But yeah, no,
that's
all
great.
worth it.
Now you guys separate or different colors here on the blade. Are there any reasons you guys have chosen that for your blade?
I always used white in minor midget.
Okay.
Got me a lot of points. Then I came to the OHL, used white, didn't get me so many points, so I decided to switch it up.
Yeah.
And then this has been working.
That was the answer, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
But no, I don't know. I like everyone makes that comment about black tape.
Sure.
Goalie can't see the puck.
Right.
I don't know if that's
Don't buy it.
true. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
I think we talked to Carter a little bit about that last year.
what did he say?
He said he didn't really notice a difference all that much.
No, yeah, I can't.
I feel like, maybe some of those younger goalies, you might fool them, but
Yeah, no, not Georgie.
yeah.
I've been using black tape, and still hard to score on them.
So JP, you go kind of just the toe there, and is that more like, obviously as a defenseman, you're kind of catching the puck along the boards quite a bit.
This is nice.
Is that something that like you thought about when deciding how to tape your blade?
Yeah, like I like doing the toe first just because it gets like really beat up along the boards when I am trying to get that puck. But and then I use white tape just because I like seeing it like in my peripheral vision.
Yeah.
Like if I have black tape, sometimes I'll like get messed up like where the puck is. So
yeah,
I'd like to try and keep my head up as much as I can.
Do you do any markings on your white blade, or do you like to keep it clean?
I'll do like wax on it so the puck will stick more to it.
Yeah.
But other than that, that's...
Do you find the wax helps at all with like snow buildup, or does it not really affect?
Ooh, I don't know about snow. Like my stick still gets so snowy.
Yeah, if there's a lot of snow on the ice, then you'll have to come back. Like every time you get back to the bench, you'll have to wipe it off before you get back on. But other than that, like it sticks to the stick pretty well, like the pucks. But
Yeah, it does help. I think it does help.
yeah,
The wax.
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
Okay, so you both wax then.
But yeah, that's
All right,
really
all
it.
right. Excellent. Well, those are two great. Both of these sticks. If you're at home and you're having a bit of a dry spell, maybe try one of these. Try one of these new tape jobs and let us know what happens.
Oh, yeah.
You guys can go ahead if you want and sign the back of those. We'll give those away to a lucky fan.
Keep the back.
Yeah. The white will work for that. That is a pro signature right there.
You think?
Oh yeah.
I've done it since my 16-year-old year.
That's great.
I don't know. I so hard. I couldn't find like anything like I can do with like an A or a T.
Yeah.
So I just like.
Now, I don't want to criticize yours, and I'm not criticizing yours, but what I might suggest is wiping that dry erase marker off and using a Sharpie just in case.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Probably.
I'm thinking that might...
Smudge? Yeah, see, it's coming right off.
Yeah,
Oh, there
it's
you
coming
go.
right off.
You need something
It's,
like that.
See, I got whatever fan gets this one. Just I got you. That's for you.
That could have been bad.
Excellent. All right. Well, while James finishes up that stick, we will. Why don't we throw to our first highlight package here? We got 3 games to look at, and of course, if you don't live under a rock, certainly a really special goal there during. I think this first highlight package at the end of the game. So why don't we go ahead and roll those, and we'll be right back to chat about those games.
Tied up, 9 seconds left in the penalty. Here's a chance down low. Nice pass, shot. They score on the power play. It's Pierce. Bowie opening the scoring and breaking the ice here tonight in the Left City. Nancy back to the right point. Petrovski to the left side. Shot, they score. What a rocket right there. Pierce. Bowie with his second of the night. He's got both goals, and it's 2-0 Owen Sound.
Unity School.
I heard they call him Dr. Hook there.
Is that right? Yeah.
Yes, he got the stick up a bit. Shot, they score the Pete's. Jonathan Malee was Johnny on the spot and fired the one-timer past George. And the Pete's are on the board on a power play goal. As they make their way in, there's the pass across. Shot, they score. Ben Cormier makes it 3-1 attack, and that may be enough on this night here in Peterborough. Greg from the marketing department set me up, Scott. We throw that on the ice if you want. Here's a chance for a goalie goal. He scores! Carter George puts it in. Look at the celebration. Carter George is going to pick up the victory tonight, and he's got a goal, and he's going to go down the line. The Thunder Bay, Ontario.
Big win there for the Owen Sound Attack to open up the road trip, and obviously Carter George picking up a goal there at the end of the game. 6th goalie in OHL history to do that. First one in Owen Sound Attack history to score a goalie goal. What is the response from you guys? Like when this, obviously he got tackled, but How do you guys celebrate that? I'm sure the room was just exploding after that game.
Yeah, it was crazy. Like I was out there. I thought he was gonna pass to Pierce just for the hat trick, but I know he's capable of it. And then as soon as I saw like the puck over my head, I'm just watching it go down, and it's going right in. And I knew, and it was awesome.
Yeah, I was kicked out of the game, so I wasn't allowed to go back, and I wasn't even allowed to watch. So I was just in the dressing room, whatever, like riding the bike, and all I hear is all the fans going crazy, and I was like, oh, like maybe Peterborough just scored, like maybe I should go check what's happening, and it was like, oh, goalie goal.
Georgia, wow, that's wild. I'm sure you've seen it 100 times now on every social media platform.
That night it was everywhere.
Yeah.
The drive to Kingston.
What was that like for you guys having the attack pack there and having a bunch of fans in that building?
It's awesome.
It was really loud, especially when we scored. So it wasn't like dead silent. So
yeah, it's awesome. I know that they come to this road trip usually, Peterborough, Kingston.
Yeah.
Which is nice, like all the support we can get from those guys.
Right.
It's great. So yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
that's
awesome.
Fantastic. Yeah, it looked like a pretty well-rounded game. Obviously, Peterborough's come into the Bayshore, and you guys bounced them there as well. And I think that was the game that Landon got his hat trick, capped off by a bit of a Superman dive on the third goal. You guys seem to be handling them quite well. Obviously, playing a couple of former attack players. Do you guys ever just kind of want to play a little bit harder when you're playing against a former attack?
Yeah, I think so. But also, they're doing the same. They're trying to play a lot harder against us, and
for sure.
Everyone's just trying to bring out their best.
Absolutely.
So. No, yeah, I agree with what James said. 100%.
Seems like a couple of young teams, and you guys are. It seems like the team is meshing quite well together. Like, I really like how a lot of these young guys seem to be just kind of fitting into your ranks and getting that extra ice time. How has that changed the way that you guys have to play the game with a much younger team this year than last?
I think we just gotta be ready almost, because they're coming for our spots too. Like,
right.
100%. Like I remember my 16-year-old year, it wasn't as easy, I guess, as they're having it, but they're still putting in all the work. Like they work out like before us in the morning, which I don't know how they do. Then they go to school. Like they have some long days, so we acknowledge all their hard work. So they deserve everything they get.
That's awesome. Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah, just what he said. So we got all of it.
Well, why don't we? I think we don't need to watch the Kingston game. It was just a game, and teams have those. But why don't we just kind of chat about that? Like as veteran players. How do you guys, and especially for yourself, James, being an assistant captain now, how do you lead a team following a loss like that? Like, what are conversations that have to go on in the dressing room after that?
It was just kind of like, just think about it for 30 minutes and whatever, and then just forget about it and just worry about the next game that's going on.
Right.
And especially during the game, like everyone's so down, and honestly, after that, like since it's 5-1, 6-1, like just worry about your game and worry about like trying to get better as a team during the game. So
yeah.
No, yeah, I agree. I think even going to the third, like obviously it's really hard to come back. So you're trying to build momentum going into Sunday,
right?
Which I think we did a pretty good job of. But yeah, it does happen. Yeah. Like pretty much every team in the OHL has those games eventually. So. Right. Yeah, glad we got it over with.
Yeah, no, exactly, and I think you guys mentioned that well. And for all the young guys that watch this, I'm sure there's plenty of junior attack that are looking up to you guys, and they'll see a game like that, and they watch how you rebound into a game like Ottawa, where you guys play your hearts out, and you probably deserved a better result than what ended up on the scoreboard. But why don't we go ahead? We'll roll the Ottawa game here, and we'll come right back and chat about that.
Comes up the boards. Here's McHugh moving in. Pass right into the middle. They score! Jake Crawford gives the Owen Sound attack a 1-0 lead. Mason Roy back on the ice. Team skating 5-a-side. Morelli across to Muse. He scores! Henry Muse finally gets one past Carter George, and we're tied at 1.
Colin McKenzie was excellent right there, made 2 huge stops.
Rogers shot, another chance for McHugh, and he puts it in off the goal post. 2-1 Owen Sound.
Well, a tough break for Ottawa right here as this puck goes off the skate.
Forced to the backhand. circles, goes down low into the corner. Whitehead back out, Mayish, one-timer, Muse scores! Henry Muse, his second of the hockey game, ties this game at 2 apiece. Again, another clean win by the 67s. Pinelli, near point for Muse, all the way across for Morelli. Morelli plays it back, Muse fired that, they score! Not sure if Muse got it. If he did, that's the hat trick. He comes away with it for Owen Sound. Cormier at the Ottawa line. Puts on the brakes. Cormier sends that into the middle. They score! Kendry with the tip. His first Ontario Hockey League goal. And we're tied at 3. 67's captain, Luca Pinelli. Now, Ottawa maintains the zone. Here's Pinelli across. They score! Brady Stonehouse makes it 4-3. 18 seconds into the Ottawa.
All right, well, a hard-fought game there by the Owen Sound attack. Obviously, rookie Ethan Kendry picking up his first goal in the OHL. What is it like to be able to share those moments with young players?
I think it's great. Like, I drive kids around all the time, around town to the rink and everything, and he's really hard on himself trying to get that first goal, and I feel like I just have to tell him, relax, like, your time will come, it'll come. I didn't score my first goal till like March, I think, so. But yeah, he was pumped after that. Like, I remember even driving him home, he just didn't shut up. He was just yapping. He was pumped, which, yeah, it's awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I think he earned it. I was just telling him during the Kingston game, even though we're down, 5-1, I just told him, like, just keep hitting. Like, you're doing great this game. Just keep going, and good stuff's going to happen. And then he ended up scoring the next game. So.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, you could kind of tell with him that, it's an inevitable result eventually. I remember walking by a couple of games that he was scratched at home, and he's just sitting there like tracking hits, tracking shots. He got his notebook, his pen, and you can tell the kid is one of those guys that is excited to be around hockey. So that's great to be able to share.
Yeah, it's so nice to have around the room, and yeah, he's such a good kid. So yeah, it's awesome.
Well, we saw a couple of really good rush goals there by the Owen Sound attack as well, which. Is that part of your guys' system? Like, it seems like you guys have been scoring a little bit more on the rush, but that may not necessarily be the style that you guys are leaning into.
Yeah, I don't know if it's really our style, but if we can add that to our game, I think it's great for us. I think we're a very skilled team. I know we're a lot younger, but we can score off the rush, and I think we've proven that. So yeah.
We're just trying to make it as simple as possible during the games. So. Not trying to do too much with the puck, just let it do its thing.
Yeah. No, I think that's great. That was obviously, it kind of came down there to the last few minutes. You guys are tied with, 5-ish minutes left in the game, and they had a power play. You guys had a power play. They just happened to be able to pot one there. And how do you kind of recover from that as a team? Obviously, you talk about in Kingston, think about it for a little bit. That's fine, but then move on. A game like that where you guys probably you really battled them to the very end, not unlike Kingston as well. You guys were battling there as well, but had that chance there at the very end. And how do you lead a young team out of a game like that and then a long trip back home?
I just think it was a lot of like our players. It was their hometown, so obviously we wanted to play good for them, and obviously we had like 5 or 6 of them from Ottawa, so we knew they were going to play their best, and so everyone was just chipping in and helping everyone along the way.
Awesome.
Yeah, I think you just kind of like, obviously it's tough losing that game, especially the way we did, and that long drive back.
Yeah.
It's definitely not what you want. You want a nice 6-hour drive. All the boys are pumped, but it happens, part of the game. You just got to look forward to the next game, which is London, which will be exciting.
Yeah. I mean, you guys have battled London pretty hard. I know, like, some of the young guys were a little bit nervous thinking about that game, but, like, you guys, I think the first game London comes to town, you guys push them to OT the second time they come to town. You guys are heading down into their territory. Is there, did maybe some of the trepidation kind of turn into excitement now to battle those guys?
Yeah, I think so. I think especially with one of the players on their team having that point streak, we're just trying to shut them down, and we're trying to get some goals, so win the game. Obviously.
But yeah, I think especially for the younger guys, I think they hear those big names and they get startled sometimes, which I was that guy my first year. But yeah, I think they've really, they're really comfy now, and they understand what they have to do on the ice, so I think it'll be really exciting on Friday.
Yeah. Awesome. That's great. Yeah. Well, why don't we do, got a couple fun questions here for you guys, and we'll kind of close out the show with that. So these are, I don't know if you guys watch much Bar Down stuff and whatnot, but they do some call outs and whatnot. So we'll do some fun other team or other city call outs here. So not negative ones. We'll do good ones here. But what team, or rather what team city has your favorite restaurant to do a team dinner at?
I'll say,
I don't even know. What's that steak? I think is it Erie where we eat that steak dinner?
Oh, Charlie's.
Yeah,
that's pretty good.
Yeah, a good steak dinner on the road. So I think I'd say them.
Yeah, I think a couple of guys have mentioned that one. Yeah, so that's fair.
The one in Ottawa was pretty good too.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't forget I can't remember the place.
Well, this isn't sponsored, so that's probably good. Don't give it to them for free. Yeah. Sign a deal with them first, then you can mention it. What team do you guys hate losing to the most?
London.
Yeah, I'd say London.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just like that rivalry there, and we haven't beaten them since my first year.
Right.
I want to beat them so bad.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That is very fair. Okay. Well, that's good to know. I'm sure people they share that sentiment. It's like a Leafs Habs kind of thing.
Yeah.
What team do you guys? What team do you feel like you play the best against?
I don't even know. I'm trying to think of a team that we play against.
Even personally,
we play a lot.
What team do you feel like you're personally most excited to play against?
I'm gonna say for myself, I'm gonna say Saginaw now.
Yeah. I was gonna say.
Gotta say Saginaw now.
Yeah.
Hat-trick. But I think Guelph too. I just like playing Guelph.
Right. So it's got that history as well. The Battle of Highway 6.
Yeah, there is, and
I'll say either maybe Kitchener or London.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fair enough. Good physical game against top players. Yeah. That's good. That's good. What team do you feel like you get the most penalties against?
Who do we battle with the most?
Ottawa's just
Ottawa was pretty bad on the weekend. That was a lot.
Yeah. Seemed like the refs were, they pretty much had those whistles glued to their lips all game.
Yeah, Ottawa.
I'd say them, Guelph, and Kitchener. Probably those three.
Kitchener, we do go at it with them. So yeah, those are good ones.
Yeah, I think anytime the Rangers have come to town this year, it feels like, maybe every 4 or 5 minutes that go by, there's another penalty. So that makes sense. What team, and I ask this knowing that if you guys have mentioned one of the rinks you guys played in this past road trip, but what team do you feel like has the worst rink to play in?
Worst rink.
Peterborough, it's pretty bad. But it's not even I think the where the fans are I think that's great. Their seating stuff is awesome. Their big wall they have. I think it's just the actual it's the corners.
Yeah.
I think everyone really kind of knows about it. It's a square corner.
Right.
It's a rectangle pretty much.
The
whole rink is pretty much rectangle.
Maybe I'd go with I think Sudbury.
Sudbury.
I forgot about Sudbury.
They're up there.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Good to know. Is it just too cold? What is it about the rink?
I think it's I don't know. It's a couple times I was playing there, and the seats are pretty dark.
Okay, yeah,
and
that's fair.
The lighting's dark, and when somebody would high flip a puck, I can't see it, so I'd lose it a lot.
Okay, fair enough. What team? This is a bit more of a call out. What team has the worst jerseys in the league?
I think Kitchener's is pretty basic. Their original ones. Their ones with The alternate ones are pretty nice, but like it's just like the New York Rangers logo, pretty much.
They're still nice though.
They are nice. I know.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I'm not a fan of North Bay's original logo.
That's what I would say too. Yeah.
Their other logos, like the tanks, like those are pretty cool.
Nice.
But
yeah,
maybe them and Sioux.
I think Sioux's jerseys are cool.
Yeah.
Okay. They're basically just Red Wings jerseys, but with the Sioux logo.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think we have the best jerseys in the league.
Fair enough.
I think so.
I think when the Petes came to town, you could tell they had the old jerseys that they were wearing, and
some of the
they got a terrible.
I forgot about it.
Some of the white on their arms would turn pink from the wash a little bit. So they'll hopefully they work on that one. What team has the worst dressing room? The one that you just don't want to go to the most?
Oof. Mississauga's showers, they're really cold.
Okay.
Really cold. Not a lot of hot water there.
That was last year though. Now
I guess you don't have to.
Now it's Brampton. Yeah, true.
Have you guys gotten a chance to play in? I know like the battalion used to be in Brampton like a while ago. Did you ever get a chance to play in that rink?
I've practiced there. Like we're both from like that area, kind of. So I've practiced there.
Played.
Yeah.
Times. Yeah.
Okay.
The worst away. I don't know. What do you think?
I don't know. That's a tough question.
Yeah.
Maybe Erie.
Okay.
Erie's pretty small.
It's pretty tight.
Okay. Yeah, just kind of on top of each other a little bit. Yeah, fair enough. I know this isn't really a hockey thing. I know soccer players will swap jerseys, NBA players will swap jerseys. I guess maybe we'll do sticks. NHL players will swap sticks. Is there a player in this league that you'd most like to swap a stick with?
Not sure.
Probably just a buddy.
Yeah.
I'll say Anthony Cristoforo.
Okay.
Windsor.
Yeah.
I played like minor hockey with him. I played with him on JRC for like 7 years or something like that. So we're really close. So I'd say maybe him.
Awesome.
Maybe Sam McHugh.
Okay. Yeah, fair enough.
Just has a great shot. So.
Sure.
And that true stick too.
Yeah.
So he just got a new stick, so
excellent.
Working well for him.
Okay, great. We'll do last one here. We got about 30 seconds. So which goal horn do you hate hearing the most?
London.
Okay.
Yeah, I've heard it a lot.
Just it's a sharp sound too.
I heard it a lot, and then you hear Marner or whatever it is. It's just
that is too bad. I don't think I've been to a game since they've had that down there. So
not a fan.
I will avoid that. All right.
Yeah. That's a woo. Not oh yeah. It's a
Anyways,
whatever.
Excellent. Well, gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us here on this show. Thank you to all of the fans watching at home for joining us here on Attack Wrap on Rogers TV. I'm your host, Nick Kennedy, and we will see you next week here on Rogers TV.
Connect with us by visiting our website or email us at comments@rogerstv.com.
Everybody knows not to drink and drive, but some people still think it's okay to take drugs and drive. Police have the authority, the ability, and the tools to determine if drivers are impaired by legal or illegal drugs. And because drug-impaired drivers can pose just as great a risk as drunk drivers, they face the same penalties, like the loss of their driver's license, a criminal record, fines, and more. A message from the RCMP, the Canadian Association of Chiefs of Police, and Arrive Alive, Drive Sober.
They've reached the summit!
Back-to-back Stanley Cup victories.
Greatness.
And a new legacy begins!
Absolutely amazing.
It has
has happened in Vegas.
Is not a destination.
And lightning has struck twice.
It is a continuous journey